Imagine two people. Both work hard, both wake up early, both spend 40 hours a week working. But after 20 years, one has $40,000 in savings, the other has $12 million. So what happened? Did one person work harder? No. Did one person get lucky? Maybe a little. But the real reason is something most people never realize. They were playing two completely different money games. Most people think money is earned by working more hours, but the truth is, there are levels to how money is earned, and once you see these levels, you'll realize why some people stay stuck for decades, while others climb to wealth surprisingly fast. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 levels of earning money, and once you see levels 6 and 7, you'll never look at money the same way again. The first level is the one almost everyone starts with. You trade time for money. This includes jobs, hourly work, salaries. It's simple. You show up, you work, you get paid. And if you stop working, the money stops too. This system isn't bad. In fact, it's incredibly stable. But it has one serious limitation. There are only 24 hours in a day. And no matter how hard you work, you can never earn more than your time allows. This is why millions of hard-working people stay stuck financially. They're playing a game with a built-in ceiling. Level 2 is when something important changes. You stop selling time and start selling skill. This includes things like designers, consultants, freelancers, and specialists. At this level, you can earn far more than hourly workers, because now you're paid for what you know, not just the hours you show up. A surgeon can make thousands per hour, not because they work harder, but because their skill is rare. But even this level has a hidden trap. You're still the one doing the work, which means if you stop working, the income still stops. Level 3 is where things start to change dramatically. This is where people begin using leverage. Leverage means using something other than your own effort to produce results. There are many forms of leverage: technology, employees, systems, automation. Instead of one person doing all the work is multiplied. Think about a restaurant owner. One person cooking meals could serve maybe 20 people a day, but with staff, that same business can serve thousands. This is the moment when income starts disconnecting from your personal effort, and that is the first real step toward wealth. Now we reach a level many people dream about: ownership. Instead of earning money from work, you earn money from what you own. Examples include businesses, stocks, intellectual property, or real estate. The powerful part about ownership is this: the asset continues producing value whether you're working or not. Imagine planting a tree. At first, it grows slowly, but eventually, that tree produces fruit every year. Ownership works the same way, and the people who build wealth fastest usually focus on owning assets instead of selling effort. Now things start getting interesting. Level 5 is when systems become scalable. A scalable system can serve millions of people without needing millions of workers. Examples include software, online platforms, digital products, media. Think about a YouTube video. It takes effort once, but it can be watched forever. Or an app downloaded by millions of users. The creator doesn't need to rebuild it every time. This is where some of the biggest fortunes in history were created. Because when something scales, income can grow exponentially. Level 6 is something even fewer people understand: networks. A network becomes powerful when each new user increases the value of the system. Examples include marketplaces, social platforms, and financial networks. When a network grows, its power doesn't grow linearly, it grows exponentially. That's why companies like Facebook, Amazon, and PayPal became so dominant. Because once a network becomes large enough, it becomes almost impossible to compete with. And the people who control the network control enormous economic power. The highest level of the money game is capital. This is when money itself becomes the worker. Instead of trading effort or building systems, capital allocators simply decide where money flows. Investors, private equity, venture capital. These players don't build every company, but they decide which companies get built. And because capital fuels growth, those decisions can generate enormous returns. At this level, money is no longer a tool, it's the engine. Now here's the truth most people never hear. You don't need to jump from level 1 to level 7 overnight. In fact, almost nobody does. Most wealthy people simply climb one level at a time. Employee, specialist, owner, investor. Each step increases leverage. Each step reduces dependence on your time. And eventually, money begins working harder than you do. Most people spend their entire lives believing the money game has only one rule: work harder. But the truth is, the game has levels. And the moment you understand those levels, you start seeing opportunities everywhere. A skill you can learn, a system you can build, an asset you can own, a network you can grow. Wealth isn't built overnight, but it also isn't random. It's simply the result of moving to better games. So the real question isn't, how hard are you working? The real question is, what level of the game are you playing?